Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning with our Team North Jersey Relax teams. We're going to be starting out with a few shout outs.
Excellent. Mariella, I want to give a shout out to Drew. I want to say, first, I want to thanks you for stepping up, shout out for you stepping up sick and continuing to run the team meeting for us. We appreciate that. I'll take over the voice from here on out. And I want to give a shout out to Drew. I know he's about to present live what his new venture that he has, and I was pretty impressed with it. I'm anxious to find out a little bit more and get started to learn more. I'm going to be bringing my mom into this and introducing them to it because it sounds like something that'd be wonderful for her. Anyone else have any shout outs or anything? All right, so I am going to stop sharing screen and we'll focus in on Drew. Do you need a slide deck or
I got it.
There you go, sir.
With no video this time because I learned about live streaming and video, so I'll go without the video. So my name is Drew Durney. I am an independent affiliate with a company called ASEA in the health and wellness space. I worked in healthcare, servicing patients and families for 24 years in the hospital industry. When I did a life transition in my career, I've been out of the healthcare space for the past 3 years. I'm missing my passion. I'm back in it now in a second business, and I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So I have a couple of herniated discs in my back, and happened in 2007. Since then, I've gone through everything except surgery. So I'm was accustomed to having a 6 out of 10 pain going to bed, waking up in the morning stiff as a board, like the Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz, have to lubricate my joints. I was introduced to a company called ASEA, manufactures a product called Redox back in February. Since using the product, both in gel form and water form, I apply the gel before I go to bed. When I wake up in the morning, I'm now down to a 1 out of 10 pain and lack of stiffness, and it's just changed my life. The other unintended consequences for me have been skin has improved, the dark circles under my eyes, but even my brain fog. When you're doing a million things at once and you get overwhelmed, it's tend to be difficult to focus, and it helped clear my brain. So that's my story about the results of using the product. I'll get a little into what it is and the science behind it. So let me, oops. So the company is called ASEA. ASEA means from the sea. It's a company where that was formed back in the 90s. Vertus Norton, who was a executive with I feel bad. It was Kraft. And he had retired, and his son had asked him to go on the board for a biotech company when they were looking to create a product to clean dental instruments, believe it or not. And what happened then is they were able to create this product, and they were able to stabilize it outside the body. And at that point, Vertus Norton realized this biotech company was losing money. So he quickly bought the patents for millions of dollars, and he invested money into a laboratory to look at the product, and that's when they were able to stabilize it outside the body. They started letting people use it because they realized the positive effects, and the feedback was unbelievable. At that point, Vertus Norton approached a pharmaceutical company in order to sell the patent and the product to the pharmaceutical company. It was for a lot of money, but the pharmaceutical company had a stipulation that if when we buy this, you have to take the product away from these patients. They can't use it anymore, and you got to stop producing it. And the ethical decision Vertus Norton made was absolutely not, because people depend on this. So it's still owned by the Norton family. It is ASEA, and we are in the health and wellness space in network marketing. So what is this product? Most of you, I'm sure, have heard of antioxidants. I'm probably pretty sure you haven't heard of redox or reductants and oxidants. These are products inside our body that for years scientists didn't know really what the benefits were, or what the main function is of these. And basically, redox is a cell signaling molecule. We need to have strong cells in every part of our body, and when they break down or they're not strong, that's when we get diseases and illnesses. And in Western medicine, usually that happens, and you go on pharmaceuticals. This breakthrough technology is a cell signaling supplement that when it enters the body, it amplifies the cell signaling, so the cells can actually communicate with each other and let the body know, hey, I need some help over here. When we are children, we generate a lot of this. This is why children can fall off a bike and rebound quickly. They have a lot of energy, lack of fatigue. When puberty hits, the mitochondria start to produce less and less of this product. And so over time, that's why we get wrinkles and gray hair and go bald and take a long time to recover from any kind of illness. And that's what this does. This puts this back in our body, and the body recognizes it for years of use, obviously. And then our cells are regenerated. So as it initially created a skincare line for anti-aging, and it's a patented technology now. And the goal is to spread this information to as many people as possible, because the results have been absolutely fantastic. Now, one disclaimer is we don't use the product to diagnose, cure any kind of health concern. It's just a natural supplement in the body that helps us really anti-age. And right now, the only way that we're getting the information out is word of mouth. There will be no advertisement. We want to keep it to the people, and the more people I can introduce this to, the better. The product is made out of, our body is mostly saline, salt and water, and that's what this product is. It's just the molecular structure is reconfigured in the form of redox, so it's no longer salt and water. There are gene studies in genomics that have been done, so I can share those results with you if you're curious about that. There are a plethora of safety and classification studies for both the supplement, which is the water, and the gel. And I can share with you all of those if that's one thing you're considering or concerned about. These are the two products. There's more than this, but these are the two products that I focus on. The gel to the right, the Renew 28, just the application is amazing. It's you put a healthy amount on if something ails you. I do it under my eyes and my back. I've used it on burns and you know, any kind of pain after workout. And you apply it 3 times in 5 minutes. We always tell people to assess their pain before you apply it. Assess your pain 10 minutes after the first application, and about 8 to 90% of the people feel a difference. So if people are wondering what's in the blue bottle to the left, really the immediate relief with the tube really allows people to realize that what's in the water does work too. It just works from the inside out, and the topical agent is from the outside in. The topical agent penetrates 2 inches beneath the surface of the skin. This product breaks the blood-brain barrier. So my son's migraines that usually last 2 weeks it does improve his headaches, just because it penetrates the blood-brain barrier in the cells in his head. And so this is just what I wanted to introduce to all of you. If you are interested, I'll talk to you one-on-one. In order to buy the product, I have a website and I can walk you through everything. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee on the product, so there's really no risk to try it. And anything I can do to help you or help somebody in need who has a health concern they want to improve, it can't hurt. That's it.
Excellent.
Any questions?
No, I was just questioning a little bit more. So, as far as this solution, it is the gel version. What else is in the gel version to give it the form?
An innocuous substance that allows it to gel. I can get that information for you. Absolutely. And one good place to ask that question is every Saturday, Dr. David Silverman, who was a practicing podiatrist, who has since sold his practice. He's now on the medical board for a voluntary position. He does live Zooms every Saturday morning at 9:30, a Q&A about the product. And that's the perfect place to ask clinical questions and what's in the product and the effects of it. I also have a video that he's done and others have done that can answer that better than I can. And then, if you're wanting to build a business like I am, the last half hour of that Saturday Zoom is about the business aspect, questions and answers. I can put that link in the chat I'll put my link tree in the chat because that's got everything in it.
Excellent, thanks, sir. Because I know my mom in particular, the gel, she's very interested because of her back. So, excellent.
Is the gel good for arthritis as well?
It's worked for people with any kind of joint pain, really anything. Yeah, and the reason why people have ailments like that is the cells in that area are degenerating, so it will regenerate the cells in that specific area. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right. Excellent. And with that, we'll shift over as far as visitors. Visitors are always welcome. It's 8:30. You can just go out to relaxteams.com, NNJ, North New Jersey. Feel free to jump on, and anyone is welcome to visit. You'll get introduced here at the beginning and all visitors are welcome. So with that, we'll kick it off to our captain, who unfortunately has not much of a voice today.
Yeah, not too much. But I'm Marilla Ares-Rios. I'm a financial advisor and I work with Mass Mutual. My passion and the reason why I started this career is really to help people and educate them so that they know exactly what they have going on with their financial plan and seeing what they already currently have in place and what else they may need in order to accomplish all of their goals. So if you haven't really reviewed your plan and you're either retiring in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or you want to buy a home and you just sort of want to make sure you have a second look at it, make sure, feel free to reach out.
And next up, not here today, is sponsored for Business on the Browser. So what Business on the Browser is we are the technology behind that helps to power Relax teams. Actually, through my accounting practice, we met with a bunch of people, found out the real needs that people had. And a lot of it is that their back office, they're very good at doing what they do. But when it comes to all of that stuff that they're used to having in a corporate America, and they ask themselves, hey, well, where's the IT department? Where's our HR department? And you're it. So what Business on a Browser does is to help to automate and put all your business onto a web software tools and support you as you use those tools, so you're not doing it alone. And next up, we have another sponsor here of Relax Teams. It is Relax Benefits. Jim is a benefit broker. So if you have employees, you know how expensive medical benefits are, especially here in New Jersey. And you're paying for larger companies have brokers who help you to manage that, to manage the relationship with those insurance companies, to go out and get to review, to analyze, to see if there's better options for you on an annual basis, and to make sure you're getting the most out of the benefits you're paying for. And this isn't something that you should pay for or have to pay for. It is included in your premiums. But what happens is usually small providers small companies don't get those brokers. So Jim will take care of smaller businesses. Next up, we have Desiree, who was actually having a connection issue today. She is with Relax Social Media. Relax Social Media makes your social media simple, does all the back end support aspects for promoting in the social media of Relax Teams. So in order to get your message found, to get your message heard, there's proprietary software, and then you can decide how much additional work that you want Desiree's team to do for you. But in essence, the software is able to schedule and coordinate a lot of your social media contacts and then you apply. If you want extra, you can reach out to Desiree and her team with Relax Social Media. Next up, we have Randy.
Hey everyone, Randy Morgan, M&T Bank in Denville. One thing I probably don't bring up enough in this group is there are a lot of small businesses who are getting hammered with fees every time they process a credit card, debit card. You probably see it now if you go out to the deli. It's under $7, it's over $7, doesn't matter. They're tacking on an extra 80 cents a dollar. What we do at M&T is actually we'll do a free complimentary merchant review. And all of our processing is done in-house. So typically we can get those fees down for small businesses so they can, get some of those fees they're overpaying for, and hopefully pass the lower cost on to you, the customer. Any questions? Give me a call, Randy Morgan, M&T Bank.
Next up is Aaron.
Hey guys, Erin Myers. I'm a residential realtor, and we are seeing unprecedented numbers and demand for house listings. And I'm happy to say I've got 2 coming up, I think this week. But at the same time, if you or anyone you know is looking to move and list your home, definitely let's chat. It's a great time to sell. And even from the buy side, if you or anybody you know is interested in buying, my clients' offers are getting accepted. It's a competitive market, but if you know how to write it up and what the seller's looking for, you can still get your offers accepted, even in a competitive multi-offer situation. So if I can help with any of your real estate needs, obviously, please reach out anytime. Thanks, guys.
Excellent. And unfortunately, Chris's bus had to pull away. So Chris was here earlier, but he had an emergency. And Chris is the founder of On the Bus. They're one-on-one coaching, training. He runs a Vang weekly networking event on Thursdays. He also does trade shows, virtual trade shows. I know he has a virtual trade show coming up in March. He just started his classes, really helps you to get the most out of a trade show, bringing people to your trade shows. He also coaches for things like this, attending networking sessions, whether it's if you're in business, you need to sell, and Chris is a master in helping you to sell yourself and to sell your company. So Chris Lipper with On the Bus Training. Feel free to go out to onthebus.biz. Next up, we have Kamel. Kamel isn't here today, but Kamel is with Rare Finds. It is a brand new consignment store located in Murray Hill, New Jersey, but technically New Providence, right across from the Murray Hill train station in New Providence. They do estate sales, help people who are having estate sales to have an assignment shop where they can get your products found, not just in store, but online. They'll take your products, promote them, to get them out online, and to turn your, they turn your trash into treasure, and be able to turn it into cash. So they're able to, and they also have a service which Kamel specializes in, is helping you to resurface and improve your high quality furniture that you have that may have been nicked and dinged throughout the years. So go out and check out Rare Finds, New Jersey. Next up, we have Andrea. Erin, do you want to talk a little bit about what Andrea does?
Sure. She's a mortgage broker. Her office is based out of Madison, and they handle all kinds of residential mortgage needs, refinancing, whatever it may be. She's wonderful to work with. I'm sorry she's not here today.
No problem. And I know you work well with her, so you can attest to. Next up, we have Morgan isn't here today. She's with a nonprofit that works with substance abuse individuals. And myself, I am Dennis Harabin. I am the founder of Relax Tax. We obsess with helping our clients to retain more of what they earn. Our primary clients are usually Schedule C business owners, companies that the big accounting firms and even most CPAs just don't want to work with because there isn't enough, there isn't enough meat on the bone in just doing a tax return for those individuals. So that's the only thing they ever think about. When I'm working with and helping my clients, I found out that taxes were not their issue. It was not their problem. Their problems were other areas of business and to really grow their business, especially when the pandemic hit. And that's why Relaxed Teams came to be and has expanded into other areas to really help companies and small businesses to retain more of what they earn. And with that, the final is our project scholarship, which Relaxed Teams helps to support and sponsor. It is the goal is to help students move from classroom to career with less debt. Although we have traditional scholarship programs for traditional students, a big area that we've been finding a lot of success in and a lot of employers really enjoy is working on more of an apprenticeship program where they help sponsor the student to go to a professional certification through Coursera and work with them, gain some real world experience. And then they either move on to another organization and or stay or grow in their organization where they have what they end up coming out with is probably more than they'd get in 4 years in 6 to 9 months while having practical work experience the whole time. So go out to projectscholarship.org and learn more. And with that, that is the end of a short session today of Relaxed Teams. But feel free to come on out, check us out, and look forward to dramatically growing Team Northern New Jersey in the next 2 months. Thank you.
Well, it was